Hi again guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a really cool no setup card trick that you can do anywhere, anytime and to anyone. So let's crack on with the trick. Also, before we start the trick, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you can see when I upload these awesome videos. So as I said, this is an impromptu card trick, so we start shuffling the deck and the spectator can shuffle it as well. Then they choose a card, and it's crucial that we do not see this card because we're going to be trying to find the card later on. So that's their card. They can choose any card that they want. Now they've chosen their card, they look at it. I'm not looking right now, I promise. That's their card, and we're going to lose that somewhere into the deck. Now we've lost it, we're going to give the cards a few cuts and a riffle shuffle, as well as some overhand shuffles to truly mix in their card to the deck. Just like that. Now the card is somewhere in here and we need to find it. But first, we get the spectator to separate the cards into two roughly even piles. One of them will have face up cards and one of them will have face down cards. We're going to be shuffling these two piles together to make a complete jumble, just to make life harder for myself. If they want, they can do it, but for now, I'm just going to be doing it. Now we have shuffled the cards together, the spectator can give the cards a few cuts. It doesn't matter where they cut it, they just need to muddle up the order. Now, here comes the tricky part. I'm going to spread out the deck, and I'm going to see if I can find their card. I need to kind of get some senses in here. I think I can sense it somewhere around this area. I think. Is this your card? The Six of Clubs. Okay guys, that was the performance of this trick. If you want to learn how to do this, then make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Alright guys, welcome to the tutorial of the trick that you have just seen. If you would like to learn it, make sure you stick around to the very end of the video. First, we're going to start off by giving the deck a shuffle. The spectator can shuffle the deck as well, as this is a complete impromptu trick. Then, once it's been shuffled, they pick any card out of here. And it can really be any card guys, but it is crucial that we do not see that card because we're going to be looking for it later on. So they take a look at their card. In this instance, it is the Queen of Diamonds. With that card, we're going to be placing it into the middle of the deck. But when we do it, we push down the card to create a pinky break where you put their card. So that's their card right there. We're going to take one portion of the cards, then we're going to pick two portion of cards up right from the pinky break. Like that, so this is now their card and it's now on top of the deck. So I'll do that one more time. Put the card in the middle, push it in whilst pushing down on the card to create a pinky break. Cut one, two piles, and then a third on top, which is their card. In fast motion, it looks like this. So we've got your card here, obviously you don't show it, and we'll put it in right there. Are you happy with that? Okay. We'll do some cuts and then you move on to shuffling the deck whilst keeping it on top. I'll teach you how to do that right now. First of all, I like to do an overhand shuffle, which is a slightly different kind of overhand shuffle. You're not actually properly shuffling them. You're leaving this card in the first position. How I do that is I wrap these fingers around the deck, I turn it and I grab, but I keep this card here. I pull that card down as well as the bottom card, like that. So now their card is still there, and then I just shuffle on top of that. So one more time, you pull their card like that, and you shuffle the cards below it. So it looks like you're shuffling all the cards. Then I just like to perform a normal riffle shuffle. If you don't know how to do a riffle shuffle yet, be sure to check out my other video which I explain how to do one. Once the spectator is convinced their card is completely shuffled into the deck, then you cut the cards in half or you ask them to cut the cards in half. When they have done that, you need to keep track of where their card is. So it's in this pile because it's on top of this pile. So with the other pile, I like to turn it over and spread it out face up. I feel this looks really nice when lined up to a face down card. It just makes it look like something interesting is going to happen. When you've spread both of these out, I just collect them back up again once I've explained what's going to happen, and that is me shuffling the two piles together. So you begin the shuffle. When you get to the top of the shuffle, you want to slow down a bit, because what you want here is their card right here to be right below this card here. So you want to go there and then there, and then complete the shuffle. So what the deck looks like when it's been shuffled is you've got the jack or whatever card is there, and then you've got their card followed by the rest of the deck. So their card needs to be face down in the second position. I'll show you that one more time. Obviously the deck is now completely shuffled up, however we can still try and do it. So this is their card on top of there, and now we shuffle them together. We leave this card, which is their card, there, and we put the top card face up on top of that. So it should look like this now. Their card is in the second position. What you now need to do is you only need to remember what this card is. So in my case, I have to remember Jack of Clubs, because that's the card we're going to be looking for later when we're trying to find their card. So now you can ask the spectator to cut the cards wherever they want. It can be completely random, or you can do it yourself. And however much you cut it, it will change the order, but it won't change the two cards next to each other unless you cut right next to it, which is quite unlikely. So now what we need to do is we spread it out and we say, I'm going to try and find your card. This is keeping the deck all the same way up the whole time. We look through the deck and try and find the Jack of Clubs, which will be here somewhere. So it happens actually right now to be right at the top. So we know that their card was directly below the Jack of Clubs, which will be this card here. So we take out the card. I like to give it a spin and reveal that it is their card, whatever they picked, in my case the Queen of Diamonds. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you all next time. Bye.